Good morning, guys. This is going to be a day. Let me tell you. Okay, this, as I like to say, kind of exemplifies a day in the life of an entrepreneur, business person, hustler of any type. So here's what my day's going to look like. First of all, I'm going to have a virtual conversation, a Zoom meeting, Skype meeting, with an individual on Facebook ads. While we are really strong in the Facebook personal space, we need to do more dark posts, more targeted Facebook posts. I can do that. I understand the concepts of the funnels, the retargeting, custom audiences, lookalike audiences, but the truth is my time is better used elsewhere. This is one of the times when it is good to outsource and to bring in the experts who can dive deep into the data, take care of that for you. What is a dark post? Generally, Facebook came up with dark posts so that when you're needing to do ads as a business, you don't want to necessarily fill up your homepage of your business with a bunch of ads, right? So you can create these ads that do not show up on your page, but they are targeted and they go out to the type of audience you select to send them to. So of course in real estate, this is incredibly powerful to target people who are looking to move, have certain income levels, certain interests. It's also important in the B&B space, people looking to travel, people who love Fredericksburg, Texas. So instead of doing that myself, I am outsourcing that to a gentleman in Utah who I found on the site Upwork. So any of you who need to find online virtual assistants or any kind of work, that's a really great place to look. I recommend Upwork to start with. So that's going to be an easy call. That's at 9:30. That's 9:30 to 10. So we're going to get our ad strategy in place. It's not cheap, but it's going to be well worth it. Now, at 10, we're going to have to make a tough decision about letting someone in our organization go, one of our organizations go, because they're not the right culture fit. So that's really stressful. I dread doing that. I've been in business 22 years, so I've had to do it many, many times. It never gets any easier, but what I always find when you're faced with this, and you know in your gut that the person may be a lovely person, but they're just not right for your group, you got to make the decision. You got to do it. This particular individual, I've been thinking for a while, I don't get the right vibe. I don't feel good about this situation. But I've been listening to some of the other folks on the team who were like, no, I think you're missing. I was like, man, I can be wrong, so okay. Y'all work with her, I don't particularly. Well, sadly, in this case, it looks like maybe I was right on this situation and that the fit is just not right, and the vibe that's being created is bringing the situation down. So we're going to take care of that this morning around 10-ish. Around 10:30, hopefully all that's taken care of and life's good, everyone's moving on. I'm going to be moving on to the airport to fly out for something that I'm extremely excited about, not yet at liberty to divulge, but it's going to be a really, really big deal. And the opportunity is just knocking our socks off. We're kind of blown away by it, honestly. So stay tuned, and it should be able to be announced by the end of the day. If not, then by tomorrow for sure, but I think it'll be today. Huge opportunity for me, for my team, I think for Fredericksburg, Texas. Really, really excited to see how this day's going to end. It's going to be jam-packed with craziness, but what else is new, right? Some of you may be wondering how the meeting went last night, talking about the city council. I was pleasantly surprised, only really in the sense that I'm happy the way they controlled it. They allowed people to turn in questions versus going to the mic and turning into a brouhaha, because as you know, I'm not a fan of going ape, throwing walleye fits, or starting brouhahas. None of that happened last night. Some of the candidates were more forthright and forthcoming, I think, than others. I'll just go ahead and say right now, out of all of the candidates for any of the positions, I'm most and not surprised that I am most impressed by my friend Jim Bennett, who is running for city council. I've known Jim for probably a year now. Met him through real estate, has some B&B interests, so we've crossed paths. He's extremely intelligent, very articulate, and I've never yet heard him say anything that he hasn't thought through. Or if he hasn't thought through it yet, he'll tell you that, and he won't give an opinion yet. Very bright man. So really excited about seeing Jim on the council. I think we absolutely have to have him, and honestly, everything else I think can be guided by someone with his level of thoughtfulness. Just common sense, horse sense, whatever happened to common sense? Common sense of common, right? But truthfully, he's amazing. He's going to do great things for this town. So, okay, here's the door. As I said, I've got to start with education in my Facebook ads learning I'm going to be doing today with my gentleman on Upwork. Then I'll be moving into a stressful situation, parting company with someone who is just not the right culture fit. But then relief knowing that she's going to be fine and we're going to be fine and it's the right thing to do. Then taking the suitcase back to the airport, not for long, quick 48-hour trip. Wes is going to stay home and take care of business. That is a working man. He said, I got way too many closings, new listings, buyers coming into town. I am covered under. You go handle this trip yourself. So I will let you know where I'm going and what's going to be happening. It's going to be a good one. Love you guys. Thank you so much for your support, your direct messages. You've been amazing. Y'all are awesome. I love you. And I'll be back with more information maybe tonight.